Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is time. We're going to do this one more time. Greg, where are you going?
We are going to head to Death's Corner today, Roxy.
It's our Final Destination 2. This should be Final Destination again?
Final two destination.
Oh, see, pitch that. That's really, really good. If you guys want to take the journey with us, my pun game is incredible.
It is.
Then please do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hear that this one might even be better than the first one.
I know literally nothing about it.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. You told me it was a comedy. So.
And it was hilarious.
Yes, there was a lot of physical comedy involved in it. Thank you so much to Prepper for editing this video. And of course, if you want to see more, then sync up with us over on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/therealrejects.
That's it.
That's it. I was confident.
She's not a patron, obviously.
I should be.
I support the world, girls.
Do you? No, you don't.
She has no idea.
In theory, you do.
In theory.
And then you guys get the full-length video watch along with us over on Patreon. Yeah?
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we nailed it. Excited to Final Destination 2 with you. Poo, poo, poo.
Poo, poo. We're back.
We're back. Shout out to one of the producers for checking us out the last time. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, that was really kind. Thank you.
Tomorrow marks the one-year anniversary since Valet Air Flight 180 exploded and crashed shortly after takeoff from JFK Airport.
That's the last movie.
Good memory.
Died soon thereafter in a series of mysterious and bizarre accidents. They're an indication that there are more sinister events taking place.
Yeah, evil.
Most people say supernatural because they think I'm talking about ghosts and witches and stuff like that.
Well, here's your chance to set the record straight. So.
I
Great.
think she's doing drugs.
Okay, well.
Why do you think that?
Oh, never mind. She's trying to get. I thought she had like.
She's snorting spiders.
Yeah, no, I thought she had something in her arm for a second.
And some people call this force the devil.
Okay, party, Dayton Beach.
So I prefer to call it death itself.
Reference to Road Trip.
Is this one going to be an actual road trip movie?
I don't know, but Tony Todd's coming back apparently.
And that's what I want people to understand. That death has this grand design that we all fit into.
That has nothing to do with the elements.
He basically screwed up death's plan. And that's what I'm trying to warn people about.
Oh my God. It's like reaching the world.
Yeah.
This concept.
This is like the UAPs.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but you should be more open-minded.
She said Kimberly?
Yeah, who is calling her?
So-called everyday coincidences. What if you could do something about it?
Please, are you listening to your...
I like this. There's some cool world building here.
The only way to survive is to look beneath the visible world.
It's striking a different aura.
None of them are blinking.
That's what I mean. There's more of this hypnotic flair, Roxanne.
Kimberly, you sure you've got everything? Credit card, cell phone, AAA card?
Yeah, it's Daytona.
The main character is a woman this time.
Condoms, whips, chains.
All right, my girl.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on her. Okay.
Alrighty.
Can we go get the guys? I'm getting horny.
I would not let my daughter be friends with this girl.
She's a full-blown adult. What are you going to do?
I would not allow it. This is why America has standards.
I've never seen either of these women before. I kind of feel like they're not going to make it out. Just because we're starting with them, do you think she's the lead?
No. No, you're right.
Oh.
Period. I'm on a highway to hell. I forgot how the tone of Highway to Hell goes.
I wasn't going to question you, but
Oh, easy, Kimmy. First you were driving?
Sorry.
Whoa, that's a loud sound.
was the guy always in the car?
Honey's there. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna smoke this big El Gagarero. We're gonna have like this
Oh, dude.
awesome party on the beach.
I like this group of friends.
Doing the same thing that they did on the plane, where really hyper focusing on individual sounds and images. The blood, the bus.
Good observations.
I've really gotten the hang of it.
Highway to hell!
Did you know that?
No.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Are you
I
serious?
can feel death.
Are you next?
No, that's wild.
Are you making a joke right now?
No, I really do. I have no idea what happens in this movie. Isn't that wild?
Did you see that?
No.
Am I dead?
Hey, Kimberly, it's Dad.
Hey, what's up?
I'm really proud of that one.
Car's leaking transmission fluid, so I want you to get it checked right away.
Okay, yeah. I'll look after
Why is the transmission fluid? Oh my God, this movie's so much better than the last one.
There's a cop behind us. Pull in the right lane now.
Not suspicious at all.
Put it out. Okay, Jen. Put that thing out.
Wait.
Just smoke it as fast as possible.
You're gonna still smoke it? Oh.
Wow.
Oh, what the hell? Nah! Just wait, not you.
What is going on?
Where's the truck that was in front of them? Oh. Oh no. We know this franchise isn't afraid to kill babies.
Nope. Those things are definitely coming off the truck.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I said, where's that truck? Those logs are about to be lagging. Behind. Lagging behind.
He's drinking a beer.
This is one of my biggest fears. It's what happened in the movie under the cave diving, the splunking movie that we watched.
The Descent.
Yep. That impaled. Oh.
The little boy's warning you. Who are these freaks on the road?
I don't know. I drive next to some freaks too. And
Yeah,
sometimes
but-
I am the freak. Oh. Oh, honey, you're dead.
That pretty face gonna get ruined. There's a colorful cast of characters on the freeway today.
Yeah. Oh. I can't believe that cop hasn't pulled anybody over yet. Stady. You call him that here?
Nah.
Stady. It's a Boston thing. Oh. Drugs?
So much.
You saw that too.
I know. I feel this movie.
I'm
in
freaked
tune.
out
I'm
by
vibing.
you.
I'm vibing.
I'm freaked by you.
YouTube, none of the drugs are real. It is fake.
Oh no. Log gate. Logs be lagging. Ah! Bummer. Bummer.
Oh my goodness. This is so crazy.
Gnarly.
Oh, there's like real practical damage here.
Okay, but
Yikes.
maybe like in the last movie, maybe she's just seeing all this and maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh. That's happened to me with a water bottle before. Wow. Dude. The effects here are amazing.
Unbelievable.
Shit is just blowing up.
We didn't start the fire.
yeah.
See, I'm going to try to do what you did.
Fall Out Boy.
No. Oh.
Burn. Feel death. Wow. It is like hell is coming for them.
Why is that truck not stopping?
Whoa, easy, Kimmy. First year driving?
Wow, it started way back then there, huh? Bravo. I got to give it up, man. That was a great sequence. That was a great sequence. They really nailed that, man. I really love how they blew all that shit up. That was awesome.
That was really good.
We're all gonna die. I just saw it.
All right, that's it. My turn to drive.
No, I'm serious.
She looks like a Gilmore Girl.
And she's likely to believe it, too, because she was listening to the news thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would help.
How the hell?
God, I am so impressed with myself right now.
I'm freaked out by you.
Now you should be.
What's going on here?
There's gonna be a huge pileup. There were bodies everywhere. There were logs. I saw it. It just happened.
Miss, I'd like you to please step out of the vehicle.
She's got a good 10 minutes before that happens, so she's got to keep talking.
I know.
Is there any way that we could drive around? I have a delivery.
No, you need to get back into your vehicles. Just move now.
Does he believe her?
That's it. That's the truck that's gonna kill everybody.
Calm down.
Why won't you listen to me?
Kimberly, what's going on?
180, just like the plane. No. That was unexpected.
Okay, so she stays. I was going to say, we can't not know any of them.
Oh, so I guess these are the two main characters?
Yeah, maybe. But we got to find our guy, too, right? He's got to be back in this.
Our guy?
From
Devin
what-
Sawa?
Yeah.
I feel like he's dead.
Listen, I know you've gone over all this with Detective Subi.
Subi dooby doo.
It was like I was there.
At least they don't blame her like they blamed Sawa.
She's a woman. You feel softer for her, you know?
She couldn't have possibly done it.
Look, I know this sounds crazy, but you guys all heard about Flight 180, right?
Yeah,
My premonition was just like his.
Ooh, premonition.
exactly.
Kid who had a dream about a plane blowing up, so he got all his buddies off the plane, and then the thing blew up just like in his dream. Yeah, but did you hear what happened after?
Oh, this guy's cool.
Death itself, hunting each one down.
Oh, he's a storyteller.
They were all dead.
All.
There was one survivor. Clear Rivers is in a padded room at the Stony Brook Institution.
She lived.
And we learned that her name is not Claire. It is Clear.
Really?
Comments told us that.
You can all go now.
Where's the period blood?
Yeah, there should be a trail.
I know this sounds crazy, but I'm really scared for the others. I have this really bad feeling.
How can you possibly determine the trail of who would die next?
Maybe they don't know.
It's all random.
Or maybe you would just think it's whose car was in line in order or something.
That's not fun. That's boring.
You're not fun.
No, your suggestions. No wonder you didn't write Final Destination.
Oh.
Oh. You know, I suddenly want to buy a Mac product.
This is right when PC was still doing great things, so.
Yeah. Dude, this guy lives like trash.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't feel like fate as much as it feels like clean your apartment and don't die, maybe. But he drove a sick car,
Drove
bro.
a sick car. It was posturing.
I bet he gets a lot of poo.
He has spaghetti in his fan. This guy's a certified hoarder.
Yeah, but it smells in there. Oh.
Ew. Oh my God, I'm glad he's gonna die.
Like, why'd you keep it if you were gonna just do that? Hey, E.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what it says. What's up, E? Oh.
The H fell off. Aye.
Hey.
Hey. Or I.
Or I.
Yeah, it's just
UIE
I.
is straight up I. Oh, maybe something's gonna happen to his eyes.
That might be it, yeah. Okay, a cross. Nipple ring.
That's hot.
Hey, listen, I heard about your lottery win. Let's hook up. Call me.
Yeah. Oh, so he's just blowing all his money?
All lottery winners do. Have you looked into that?
Give me a call.
Huh?
555.
Lottery winners like end up in a. It's horrible what happens to them.
No.
No.
No, I don't want to look.
No, it's not going to turn on. It's not going to turn on. It cannot turn on. We can't lose his hand first. Oh. Go F yourself. Do not do this to me. Grease it up. Put some soap in there.
I don't want to watch. I think it's going to happen.
No way. No, do not throw that on there. Are you dumb?
Oh, my God.
What was your plan there, bro?
This is drastically escalated.
Oh, he's going to cut his own hand off.
This is like the Saw movies.
He's literally going to cut his own hand off. Wow. Wow.
He's got to survive. He's going to have to do it. Oh, thank God.
I'm impressed that he has one of those. Break the window.
Oh, the spaghetti.
He's going to slip on the spaghetti?
That's what I think's going to happen.
Oh, my God. That's amazing. Yeah, he gets out fine, but he slips on the spaghetti. That will be hilarious. Death by his own spaghetti slippage.
Oh. Shit, I'm lucky. Slip on the spaghetti. Oh, okay. Oh.
Jesus Christ!
Move. Move.
Oh! That was legit violent. Horror sequels. You always gotta amp up that gore.
That was very good.
That was wacky as hell. That was so fun.
Who is Alex Browning?
Alex from the last movie.
Which one was that?
Tevin Sawa.
Oh. No.
No, that's Alex. God damn it.
Don't argue an idiot,
I said that to you, like, so condescendingly, too. I'm like, come on, Roxy.
You know who Alex was.
Oh,
yeah, Terry.
post-bus crash.
Ooh,
He looked
yeah,
right
that
at the
was bad.
camera.
I want to know what happened with Sawa.
Maybe he's living in secret? I think they... Okay.
Falling brick takes life of. Falling brick.
Falling brick. Okay.
Clear rivers, see?
A brick? Really? That's what took him out? A brick?
No, but it said although the death has yet to, and I feel like maybe...
We're still not sure if he's dead or not.
Yeah.
He's been in the morgue for a while, though. This feels like like an 80s slasher movie tone with like the drugs and the whimsy.
Lewis died today while trying to escape a fire in his apartment. Fire escape slipped and impaled him. Investigators believe Lewis died instantly.
I think so far this movie is having a lot more fun. I still waiting to see if I kind of like the characters a bit more in the first one. So, you know?
Well,
but this movie's
they were
more
a group
fun,
of friends, more, not friends.
So I'm waiting to see how this progresses, though.
He's reading Stephen King.
And then tomorrow it's off to the dentist, which I know you love.
Good, it's important. Go to the dentist. Get your teeth cleaned every 6 months at least, guys. You don't want to deal with a nightmare. Clowns.
Oh my God, we're gonna kill the kid?
Who are you calling a kid?
The little boy.
Little boy?
The little boy who just got tucked into bed.
I feel like he was older than that, no?
He's a teenager. He got tucked into bed.
Spider.
Oh, creepy.
Skeleton. Creepy crawler.
It's a reaper.
Grim Reaper.
Exactly. That's a reaper. Yeah. Reaping the souls.
I know.
I'm sorry. Keep all this in the video, prepper.
It is so funny that they decided to name her Clear.
I feel like it fits her name with the empathetic nature she had. Get directions to New York.
Where did we establish we were?
I have no idea. Jersey? I mean, they obviously shot this shit in Canada.
Why you say that?
It looks like Canada. I'm going to look it up when this movie's done.
I bet you're right.
Yeah. I love horror movies that go to psychiatric places. They're always so scary.
I hear this is Arkham Asylum.
You're right. That's how they always treat it, like their lack of sensitivity to people with mental health struggles. But there are some dangerous people at these spots.
What if people died in a freak accident last night? What if the other people are in danger too?
Well, if you put them on the list, they're already dead.
List what list?
Death's list.
Duh.
The survivors of Flight 180 died in the exact order they were originally meant to die in the plane crash.
How could you figure out that order, though?
You said that someone else died last night. That means someone must have intervened.
Officer Burke pulled me away from the crash to kill my friends.
Once the others are dead, it'll come back for you.
How is she not dead?
Because Sawa must have died. Must have skipped her.
You said that you die in the order you originally meant to. But my friends died last in my premonition. Not first.
Wait.
Death is mixing shit up.
The guy in the beer truck, everything on the road?
Well, don't ignore it. Recognizing those signs usually means the difference between life and death.
Yeah. I think Claire's gonna die in this movie.
But you beat it.
Take a look around. What did I beat, Kimberly? If you were smart, you'd save yourself and just forget about the others.
How can you say that? You have a responsibility.
How does she have responsibility? Why?
And this is what happened to Alex when I was responsible for him.
Brick.
I feel like you faked it.
It's a crappy way to go. It's just a brick.
I don't believe it.
Everyone gets like a crazy contraption of a death. He gets a death was like, fuck, I'm just gonna drop this brick on his head.
Because you're too damn bitter and selfish to help any other person.
Why are you so mean? She didn't do anything to you.
We gotta speed the movie up, that's why.
What? I like all of a sudden hate her. Kimberly, you're the worst. Be nice to Claire. She lost everybody.
Well, she thinks Claire would have the answers for some reason, but I don't see how. Todd would have the answer.
Yeah, Claire, you should send her to Tony.
It is funny. Like, the first one felt like a 2000s movie. This feels like an earlier era. This feels like more 80s.
I've been getting calls all morning from everyone who was on the on-ramp.
You believe all this death stuff?
No, I didn't. Until last year when I was dispatched to clean up one of the Flight 180 survivors.
Whoa.
Pigeons.
It's a sign.
It's a sign.
A sign of what?
If Claire's right about the order, then Nora and Tim are going to be attacked by pigeons.
I'm not following you.
Look, they're next on Death's list.
But doesn't it go backwards with you?
Yeah. That is the newly established rules.
Poor Claire. She's going to leave, and you're right. She's going to die. No, I think she's not going to die, though, because she's the only remaining member in the franchise.
She's dead this movie. I
But,
feel
like, Scream rules, you got to keep somebody alive, right?
this movie's breaking the rules.
But then Devin Sawa was actually alive. Imagine her death by paper cuts.
I like that skull there. That's funny.
We missed you in here. We got hung up by that accident on Route 23.
Your mom says you've been having some pain
Oh,
lately.
no. Where are the pigeons? Did you have a fish tank growing up?
Nah.
Oh, all the water's going to come out of the fish
The
tank.
water's back. The elements are back, yo.
It's all about the elements,
It's
baby.
all about the elements, man.
That one's gonna have to be filled.
Oh, no.
Pigeons. How many times am I gonna have to replace those goddamn windows?
Damn, that's a strong pigeon.
How many times have you already replaced them? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, Greg. I really don't like...
Out of everything, the regular dental shit is
Because
the
I
thing
know
that's
what's going to
freaking
happen.
you out.
I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen.
What's
I know what's going to happen.
What's going to
happen.
What's going to happen?
Then the pigeon...
Would you rather just have the laughing gas? Yeah.
Kid's going to be out of it.
He just said, would you rather just have laughing gas?
Now, Tim, you'll be awake, a little groggy, but you're not going to be able to move much.
You're not going to be able to move much. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, he's dead. He's way dead.
Of all of the things so far, this is the toughest for me. I actually can't watch, Greg.
I'm so worried.
Oh, stop.
He's crying.
Anyway.
What's happening?
No. Are they going to get there and save them?
How are those pigeons strong enough to pierce the window?
No oxygen? All nitrous?
They can't go that gory on a little kid.
Hey, what's
can
up
they?
with those fish? They're not real fish?
I think it's going to fall in his mouth and he's going to choke to death.
Stop.
Yeah. Right?
I don't know. I can't see. Greg, I cannot.
It's happening. No.
You can't move.
Poor guy. That's so horrible.
Help.
That's hilarious. Use your... Oh, he can't use his tongue. It's probably like, not again.
Wow, I literally just drooled. very stressed out, and I forgot to swallow my saliva. No.
I'm so happy right now. This is so funny.
Okay, so she gets skipped because he interfered.
That was crazy. The deaths are so brutal.
Nora's not coming. She won't leave her son.
No, but she's next.
Right now?
She's not next. She gets skipped. She got saved.
The rules are all out the window. You know, a horror movie's serious when they kill off a kid, a child actor. YouTube. You got to clarify these things because their AIs are weird.
I know you didn't ask for any of this, but I don't think you have it in you to quit either.
Let's go kick death's ass.
You owe her an apology.
We're like an hour in, and I still feel like I don't really know these guys.
Trying to remember who's like, you know.
Yeah. But man, I'll tell you, the death stuff is really fun in this movie.
Is this guy gonna help us anyway?
He seemed to know a hell of a lot more about death than he ever told us.
Wow, is this what the outside of his place looked like in the last one?
But like, why? What? We never really established who Tony Todd.
I mean, he works at a morgue, so he's like so in tune with death. Yeah, it really amped up like the pulpy horror zest this time around. It's fun, man. Look at this. It's just like a straight up spook fest.
This looks like a Disneyland ride.
Oh my God, emerge from it.
Hello, Claire.
So nonchalant.
We drove a long way to get here, so if you happen to know how to stop death.
There are no escapes.
You told me death has a distinct design. But Alex and I cheated death not once, but dozens of times.
I'll want to watch that.
Is he gonna rip it out?
Yeah. I don't want to watch that.
Don't you think?
Oh, thank God we didn't see it.
Why did he have to do it like that?
Because he is so cold.
Because he's cremating him. It's just, I don't get why Kimberly's mad at Clear. I don't get why Clear's mad at Tony.
You know, sometimes you just throw in the emotion of anger to enhance a scene.
Only new life can defeat death.
What the hell does that mean?
Get pregnant.
Or you got to sacrifice someone.
The introduction of life that was not meant to be. That could invalidate the list. Force death to start anew.
Or get pregnant, you might be right.
You have to follow the signs. Kimberly.
How do you know my name?
He's like the weirdest addition to this movie that's so great because it's him, but also what?
Oh, man. Well, that is a very vivid premonition you were having.
Yeah, she has more vivid ones than Sawa did.
I must have lost control because I crashed into a lake and I drowned.
Wait, remember the on-ramp? There was a pregnant woman in a white delivery van.
Yeah.
If she gives birth to a baby that would have died in that car crash.
It throws the whole list out of whack and we start over with a clean slate.
Seems like a bit of a reach, don't you think?
Whole thing is a reach.
She never came to the station.
We have to find her. We have to warn her about the lake so she can stay alive long enough to have the baby.
And then we don't care what happens to her.
Vehicle's a delivery van registered to Marcus and Isabella Hudson.
The acting in this feels like it's out of a B movie this time around, too.
I still cannot believe that you predicted Highway to Hell. I'm still on that.
Dude, man, that's what I'm here for.
Hey, let go of my shoe! Give me my shoe! Is that dog shit, dude?
He's the worst.
Oh, you got something on there.
Where?
It's still there, bro. Yeah, I can get it for you.
No. Oh my God. What? I don't even see what he has.
I think he's just messing with him.
What?
Bizarre scene.
So weird.
If what you're saying is true, that means I'm next.
First death is stalking us and now premonitions? What?
At least we're all together.
Why don't you just pay attention to what happened at Flight 180 and then realize it's happening right now?
Trying to make us all crazy.
Darling, that is pure coincidence.
We need to look out for each other from now on. Sleep in shifts. We need to save proof this death trap.
I think Claire should have been the lead of this movie.
Yeah, me too.
She's easily the best performer.
I think that they're all good, but we just like her best.
This vehicle's been reported stolen.
Nice. I think everyone's fine. I think there's a lack of chemistry still, but everyone is fine as an individual performer.
4 years ago, my husband died. Now, Tim, there's nothing left for me.
It's not true, honey.
If we just stick together long enough for her to have her baby.
Do you know, if you excuse me, I have a funeral to plan.
That was one of my big criticisms of the last one, is they didn't seem to care when someone died. So I appreciate that.
You may be able to scare these people, but I'm not buying that shit.
Be careful, man. Even if you don't believe, give this to Nora.
Why would he be able to give it to Nora?
You know, sometimes you
just like go catch up to
you
her.
gotta go with the flow on any illogical things that happen. Wow, that is room for disaster.
Oh. Move. Why are you doing that?
Dumbass.
Why did he do that?
What if you could just get so much like anxiety and you attract what you fear, then you could just accidentally cause some of this stuff to happen to you, you know?
Or you have a heart attack.
You could just have a heart attack from the stress.
Yeah.
It's important to relax.
Oh, he sees it.
Man with hooks.
Oh, he sees it in the elevator. It's funny that like death rats on itself.
It's gotta give it a chance.
Oh.
People are just creepy as hell.
Oh my god. What the
I can't hear you. What?
What is it? What?
A man with hooks is gonna kill you.
This editing is so funny.
Nora? Wait.
Stay still.
Cut your hair off.
Oh, they did establish those are hard to open. Oh no, is it gonna scalp her? Is it gonna scalp her?
Will they push her in? What are you guys doing?
Oh god, that's disturbing.
Bummer.
I think he believes now.
They found the van. Isabella's being held at the Greenwood Lake Sheriff's Station. Where's Nora?
No, this is not the way this is supposed to go.
Give me the gun, Eugene.
No,
Eugene, don't do it. Don't do it.
You will be over.
But he's not next.
You don't keep it loaded?
They're all duds. 6 in a row?
It wasn't his turn to die.
That's so interesting.
Can we find the pregnant woman now, please?
They both look like Rory from Gilmore Girls.
If it's not your turn to die, I would live it the fuck up. Like, jump off every building.
Yeah. Let's put this to the test.
Marcus, when I get out of here, I am going to sue him.
Oh,
no.
Oh, that's why they give cargoes in the lake. They gotta deliver the baby.
My water, it just broke. I'm gonna have my baby.
No, you can't do this to me.
Don't just stand there. Get me to a hospital.
Just give me a second to think.
Second to think, just call
Yeah,
it
are you
out.
the most incapable person I've ever met?
God, I need the car. Share repair. I need the car.
My van. Take my van.
I thought you said my vag.
Take my badge.
My badge. I need my badge.
Come on.
Yes, take the van that you believe is stolen.
It's not the first time I cheated death.
What?
Kid came to school with a knife, killed his teacher. Teacher would have been me. I was transferred to another school 2 days before.
Last year, my partner and I were heading out when a call came in about a train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
He died that night in a shootout. If that call had come in just 10 seconds later, I'd be dead too.
We all cheat death.
To go and stay at this cheesy little bed and breakfast in Pennsylvania, right? There's this major gas leak that no one knows about, and all the guests suffocated during the night. The bus I was on splattered some girl all over the road.
Was that not Abraham?
The bus that hit the girl.
That bus you were on killed
Yeah.
Terry Chaney. She was supposed to die on Flight 180.
Do you guys remember that theater in Paris that collapsed last year and killed everybody inside?
Oh my God.
This dude, out of nowhere, just gets whacked by this falling sign.
Carter.
The teacher I replaced, her name was Val Luton.
Oh, it's all connected.
Wait. Who are these people?
People got it for Flight 180.
Such a cool link. I did not see that coming. That was good.
That was really
That
good.
was good, Greg.
And I also feel like the actors are forming more chemistry in a natural way.
Could you drive a little faster,
I'm going
baby?
as fast as I can.
Oh, no.
Being alive after we were supposed to die, it caused an outward ripple.
If you had never gotten off the plane, we wouldn't be alive in the first place.
Yes, that's why death is working backwards. It's tying up all the loose ends.
Ah.
That kind of checks out.
Yeah. It's like that butterfly effect thing. Oh.
Why aren't you hitting the brake?
Are they the cause for why the baby goes into the water? Rowie.
Is everybody all right?
It's in
Oh,
him.
no.
I gotta go help those people.
Do you want to deliver this baby? Those people can help. Let's go.
Or at least call it in, yeah?
Officer Adams reporting a vehicle collision off 9A at the 180-mile marker. Okay.
He is the worst.
He's not a good cop.
He's not a good dude.
Yeah.
I think he has a collapsed lung.
Everyone okay?
Call an ambulance! Come on, you gotta get me out of here before this thing explodes or something, okay?
I think it's okay.
No.
Oh, and look out for potholes and puddles.
Sir, you can't come in, miss.
Watch out for power lines!
I love her.
Watch it! Jeez.
Now he's part of it, too. Every person they save, death is coming for.
Yeah, it makes you pay attention to all these details now.
Oh, no. Gas leak.
That was a really cool shot.
Yeah.
Poop.
And if I die, would you throw down my drugs and my paraphernalia, my porno?
His one porno?
Anything that's gonna break my mom's heart.
Maybe he made the porno and my porno that I starred in.
That's the post-credit scene.
Final Thrustination.
No.
Isabella's at Lakeview Hospital. They're prepping her for delivery. We gotta
I
go
made
now.
What about Kat? I'll go talk to her.
Why did they make it, though?
Go on. I'll be fine.
Don't think so.
Could you be a little quieter with that thing, please?
What do you expect?
I'll just put it on quiet mode.
That would be good.
Yikes.
Oh, and now it's going to explode.
Oh, hell yeah. God, I would love to play dominoes with death.
Yeah, it's like those Rube Goldberg.
Oh my God. Oh shit. This one is so much more gory.
We have to get to the hospital now!
Well, take my truck. The keys are in it.
I love it's my favorite consistency about this franchise. No time to be in shock at all about anything.
Oh no. Why can't she breathe?
Oh my God, is that the baby's POV? Or Isabella's? Why are they letting her drive?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was in a hospital. They were screaming, and a nurse was trying to choke me, and I couldn't see her, but I could see her name tag. It was right in my face.
The nurse was trying to choke me?
I think a nurse named Kalarjian is going to try and kill Isabella.
Why would the nurse try to kill Isabella?
Cords around the neck. This baby's in trouble.
Ironically, the woman was impaled through the head after her emergency airbag deployed.
And maybe don't have the news on for...
Oh, and so it begins.
I don't know about the order anymore.
I think Death just wants to clean up, man.
We may need to do a stat cesarean. Get
Get Dr. Colarsion up here now.
Dr. Colarsion. Elements. Air.
It really is the elements that it works with, yeah.
Well, that's her.
But why? Why is she gonna try to kill this woman?
I have no clue.
There's got to be something.
It's her husband's baby in there. Oh, no. No?
Down to 40.
God, what's happening?
Oh, I might have to kill her to save the baby.
Yeah, but you wouldn't strangle her.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I do like this cacophony of intercutting between all the different ones.
No, I just need to know if the baby's all right. I need to know if the baby's all right. It's a boy.
Wait, is this the real finale?
No.
I thought this was gonna be like a 20-second mislead.
Yeah, I think we're in trouble.
Don't worry, she had the baby.
It's okay. It's over. It's okay.
It can't be that
No,
simple.
no, definitely not.
Premo time.
Kimberly.
I don't think Isabella was ever supposed to die in that pileup.
What?
She's pregnant herself.
Bloody hands. Someone with bloody hands.
Eugene.
I don't understand what's happening.
It wasn't the life of her because she wasn't going to die anyway. It was somebody else's life.
Eugene.
No.
Oh, Claire! I told you Claire would die.
You guys have to have sex and make a baby.
It would take 9 months, though, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Bloody hands.
It's me.
You're pregnant.
Dr. Colarsion. ECG machine. Lake.
What's happening? Put it together. Faster.
New life. I have to die.
You can't give up now. We have to fight this thing.
How is you dying new life?
Get Colarsion.
Get Colarsion?
I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, okay.
I have no clue.
Yeah. Also, who are you trying to save anymore?
Him.
Just him?
It's worth it, man.
Call your dad, say bye, like.
Did she have to drive it into the lake?
It's her premonition, I guess. But what was the get Colarsion part?
I guess we have to. Well, it'll unfold. They shot this at a really beautiful place. My God.
In Canada, apparently.
Canada's a very beautiful place.
Didn't she have that drug dealer's keys? You're supposed to go clear out his porno. I guess he wasn't a dealer, he was a user.
Yeah, it's fair.
You think it's hard to break glass underwater?
In a movie, it's easier. And I was wrong.
Only new life can defeat death.
It is my time to go and be in heaven with my family. I can send back.
What's the new life?
I don't get what her thought process is here.
I think she saves her. She doesn't kill her. The doctor.
Right, but what's new life? This is her, like, coming back to life?
Yeah, I think she had to die and then come back. Yeah.
She's back!
Yeah.
Epinephrine, 2 milligrams. IV flush.
Figured it out seconds before. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But the strangling and the new life.
I think she misinterpreted it, thinking that she was being strangled, but it wasn't strangulation.
We lost you for a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
We did it. Thanks to you, we cheated death.
But if she got that premonition, wouldn't death have anticipated this?
I don't know.
Sun shines on a new day.
This is really great, Mrs. Gibbons.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
It's our pleasure.
So how are you doing, Kimberly?
Good. Had a fun summer.
Fun.
Brian, I think you better go check that barbecue.
Well, Brian was almost hit by that news van that day in the field. And your friend Rory, he pulled him back at the last second.
Here we go. Whoa! Hell yeah. Sweet sauce.
Okay, so different kind of ending. Interesting. What's your initial reaction to that?
The ending or the movie?
The ending.
I'm glad it didn't repeat itself where they just die at the end.
Mm-hmm. But is your interpretation that because he got saved, that's why he died, and that the two of them are in the clear, or she cheated death, but he didn't? Like, what do you?
Yeah, I think they broke the cycle, but death moved. You guys clarify. I think they broke the cycle, but death has. Oh shit! You're right. No, now it's messing with my head.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Because if they saved him,
the rules are surprisingly confusing when they don't. When I feel like they shouldn't be confusing, or are we just confused?
I don't know if they're as much confusing as it's like they make up rules as they go, which is totally fine because it makes for the movie to be so fun. But I am thinking if they saved
Canadian
him,
casting.
Does that make you think they shot in Canada?
Why else would they? What? It's Canadian casting.
Maybe they just like nice people.
It totally looks like a movie shot in Canada.
I believed you. I told you I thought you were right.
Yep.
Good call. Okay, so what do you think?
You can go first.
I thought that was really good. Like I think I liked it better than the first one, but because we already knew the premise going in, I think this one had a harder task. And that's why I think I liked it better, because I think it had to do more work to get me on board, and it did take me a little longer. I'm bummed that Clear is dead. I kind of wish she carried us through the franchise. I still don't feel confident that Sawa's dead. I feel like he's popping up again.
Some like much later sequel.
Yeah. I mean, there's 5 of them, right?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, and I think they're working on a 6th, right? Yeah.
And we didn't see his body. We just saw that one photo, and I don't know. But yeah.
I wonder if Sawa wanted to come, or they wanted him to come back, and then he didn't come back, and then so they just killed him off.
Why do you want me to go first? Are you nervous about your thoughts on it?
I just want to get my thoughts together.
Okay, but what's your gut? What's your initial, like, do you feel like between 1 and 2, do you feel like you have a strong?
I think for sure there's things about this I like more, and there's for sure things I like more about the first one.
This one was ickier, like the dentist stuff that freaked me out. The kills in this were so much more intense,
which I love.
Yeah, me too.
Love that.
Me too. But you and I both were really connected to the characters in the first one.
Yeah, I wasn't like massively in love with the characters in the first one, but I definitely cared more.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought especially for our lead character, that was much more interesting. I think that the directing of the first movie had a sharper I think sharper. It was sharper craftsmanship, I would say, in terms of the working with the cinematographer and the overall. Just
Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell. Yes. Oh, now it's confirmed that was Highway to
Before
Hell.
we didn't
Before
know.
we weren't 100% confident. Yeah. The cinematographer. Of the cinematography of the first one I thought was a little bit sharper, and I thought the first one had a better grip on tension. But the funny part is, if I'm not mistaken, what I said in the last movie was I thought in the first half it started to lose some of. I thought in the last half of the first movie it started to lose some of its steam.
And this one you thought picked up?
And I thought this one actually maintained that fun throughout, and that that thing where. Because this has started off like City of Vancouver. I just wanted to keep taking credit for that. So this started
District of Campbell River.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah. But when I'm so distracted by the credits. But when this started off fun, and I loved the sequence on the freeway so much.
Yeah, that was cool.
And it just
You like that better than the plane? Not that it's all about a comparison, but I'm just curious.
I mean, it's bound to be compared. It's direct connection. It's tying. It's not just a soft reboot or some shit. Like, it is directly connected to the first one. And it's a sequel. So, yeah, I think the highway sequence was just so masterfully done, and the fun of this this feels so much like a horror sequel in that sense of, yeah, we just got to kind of go bigger and crazier. And I think that they captured that element really well. I still feel the first one is probably a better movie overall. But this is more of the thing your audience kind of shows up for. Because I didn't really find this one like suspenseful or as like fun of an intrigue, but then again, like you were saying, because it's a part 2, you're kind of aware of some of those things. Like, I thought the intrigue factor kind of went down, that I would find myself just waiting for like death stuff to happen, and the characters were nowhere near as charming as the first one. So like I said, there's things about this one that I think are just so much better and so much more fun and exciting, and then maintains that energy. But the first movie, I thought, just had was a little more gripping, I would say,
I thought that the reveal in this one, that this was connected, how this was connected to that one, was like a turning point in the movie for me, where I was like, oh, that's super smart what they did here.
Yeah.
That's why at the ending, I'm still trying to kind of connect with it, because it's like, okay, so the premise being that if you cheat death, it doesn't just affect your life, it affects other people's lives who also then cheat death, because they would have been dead too, but you ended up saving their life in some kind of a way, right? That's what we are taught.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And so then that's what we were taught with that guy at the end. That basically that same kind of thing happened, and then he wasn't able to cheat it. So I am still kind of curious moving forward in this franchise how those rules play. But I really, when we had that scene in the car and they're all going around about how they all have cheated death and connecting the dots, I was like, oh, this movie did it. Like, it was that aha moment that I was waiting for, that I just thought that they totally nailed. And I did. I liked our protagonist. I thought she was good. I liked a sentence I don't always say. I liked the cop. Thought he was a good character too. I liked the two of their dynamic. I don't know if they were kind of like in the last one, couldn't tell if they were flirting. Couldn't tell if we were supposed to be rooting for them. Wonder if there's going to, in one of these, be like a full-blown love story. She kind of kisses him on the cheek at the end when she whispers to him. And I was like, I could, honestly, as lover of love, shiver ships, I could go for a make-out. I could.
Yeah.
Like, you're about to die? Suck face one last time. But, yeah, that means I thought they had chemistry. So I think that they did a really good job with that, too. What a franchise. This is a good thriller franchise.
Yeah, I think it's good that they came out alive at the end, because they need to have something where they can defeat it. Otherwise, what a boring franchise this would be. If it's just like, all right, they're all gonna die because you can't beat this, you need to have something where they can beat it. That's a really integral quality to, I think, a horror movie like this, or a thriller or whatever. I don't know what camp this really belongs to. To me, it feels like a horror movie. It's about surviving death.
On the thing that we rented it on, it's listed as frightening.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a thriller.
Yeah, so it's a horror. It's a
frightening
frightening movie.
I would say that's accurate. It was frightening. That dentist scene.
That had you on the edge of your seat.
I had to turn away. And something about, and I actually don't even mind the dentist, but something about, I actually can't talk about it anymore.
I'm sorry.
It sends, look at the goosebumps.
Yeah, this one had a self, like, I thought the first one kind of lacked a sort of self-awareness. Like, it would have fun at times, but this one's self-awareness factor was like through the roof, I thought, when it came to the scares and the sequences too. Like, they really set out to just have more of a fun adventure time. It seems like they took notes off of things that were like, this is what worked in the last one, and let's really make this work.
How many years apart were they? I think it said it was 2003.
Let's find out. Yeah.
While you're looking for that, will you also tell me what I know that guy from?
Which guy?
The cop.
He looked familiar to you? He doesn't look familiar to me at all.
Definitely. I watch him on some show or something.
All right. Let me look up some stuff here.
Be the best Googler that Google's ever Googled.
You really like the characters? I really didn't.
In this one?
I thought that, I thought Devin.
I liked her and him. I didn't love the random girl.
I didn't really like them.
Oh, really?
I thought they were kind of bland.
I liked them. I liked that because of what had happened, he believed her. We were on board from the jump. I didn't love the girl
That's
with.
smart too. That's a good point. That's a really smart world building thing.
I didn't love the girl who was the short, brunette-haired girl with the log on her lap.
Yeah.
She didn't do much for me. The drug dude, I was like, I get it. I wish that there was a little more something there.
Felt very cartoony.
Yeah. The guy that took the gun, I was like, at first really on board with him, but then he changed, and I was like, ay, ay, ay.
2000 and 2003 are the release dates.
Okay. You kept feeling like it was like had 80s vibes. I didn't get that sense from it at all. It had major 2000s vibes for me.
I felt
partially because of costumes.
I felt more of this is like the way they approached this. Spit just came out. The way they approached.
How was it? Did it go?
Yeah, with the little
arc?
The
It
arc
wasn't
were-
leaking.
No, it wasn't you at the dentist. This
Mhm.
one had, when I said 80s, I meant it more in how like an 80s sequel often feels and looks, where like the first one I thought had more, and I could be wrong about this. This one felt like everything was shot closer. I felt like in the first movie things were a little bit more widescreen, and this was a little bit more standard. And
Maybe that's why it was creepier to me.
and then yeah, perhaps. And then and just the overall, I'm talking more like the aura and vibe that this movie sort of gave off, where you're like, all right, we're gonna go a little bit more crazy with the kills here, and the characters are gonna feel more like just archetypes, just like this guy's a druggie, this person's this person's it. Like
Yeah.
everything about it read like an 80s screenplay.
But
to
what
me.
about the two main characters? Did they read that way to you?
No. I thought they were just not that interesting, honestly.
They were a little vanilla.
Yeah, whereas Devin Sawa and then even the kind of like Clear's more interesting here in some ways, just because her performance, I think, allows her to do more like emoting and more intensity.
She was like a completely different character.
I know.
Than
Like,
she was in that. Yeah.
The first one, she's like, I don't know, like
more goth
wicked
and
interesting.
yeah.
So yeah, it was
Change your hair, change your life, Greg.
completely different person. But in this one,
I gotta see that guy. You haven't told me.
I know. I'm trying to multitask here. Michael.
All right,
Landis.
you talk and I'll look at him because I know him.
Most popular characters, and even like the music choices here, like a lot of the music, like when the lottery winner guy was dying, they had this like
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the
fun rock music that was going on here. He's Jimmy Olsen in the Lois and Clark series.
Okay, so I definitely know him from that.
He's in Angel Has Fallen, Love Soup.
Okay, so I know him from all these.
He's in I have no idea what else he's been in.
Oh, and The Offer.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Know
Super
him
popular guy.
I knew him from a lot. He's 87 credits on IMDb, so kid works.
And another thing I did like about it too is
Oh,
that
the kid.
Oh yeah, that was great. Great kid death. Was the subversion of expectations on, like, you think you're just getting to the same setup where they're all in the car. Okay, these are our new cast of characters, who everyone is on this road trip with them, and then they all die. Except for
That I got that sense from the jump, though. That's why I said to you, like, oh, you think that these two girls are the main characters? Because I just got the sense that the way that she was just making such like explicit comments at the top, I was like, I don't think they're gonna keep her.
That feels like the cast of characters in that moment. They felt like 80s characters to me, like someone you'd see at like Crystal Lake or something like in a Friday the 13th kind of movie or Nightmare or a Freddy movie.
In my town, there's a lake called Crystal Lake. What's Crystal Lake? Other than my town,
from the Friday the 13th movies, Jason Voorhees.
No way. That's at Crystal Lake?
Yeah, Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh my God. I went to Crystal Lake growing up.
Oh, that's a great sign for you. Oh.
You're the one who had a premonition about Highway to Hell.
That's what I'm talking about when they're on a highway and they're escaping
Going
from
to
death.
hell.
That's what I mean by its self-awareness. It has more of a tongue-in-cheek flair to it that I really enjoyed.
What would you want to see from the third one that we didn't get in the first two?
A roller coaster. I saw a roller coaster on the thumbnail for
Did you?
Part 3, so I'm pretty sure there's a roller coaster effect that happens in it.
Would you want more nuanced characters?
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily that I'm craving, like I want this to be a character-driven study or something like that. I do think though that it would behoove that, or it would benefit from that in some way of it. That only adds to sort of the excitement and intensity. Like sometimes when these deaths are happening, they're just like, they don't even really seem to really react to it after. Like, for example, when that lady got killed in the van with the airbag went off and stuff, there's like, we just need to go to the hospital now. Like, someone just died. Granted, they're not really close to this person, so I kind of get it. But that was one of the things I had issue with in the first movie, too, was sometimes, like, those are people who knew each other, and then sometimes people would die, and it doesn't really seem like there's much of any sort of real, like, oh my God, I need to process this. No, keep going.
Well, we did get more of it this time, like with the guy who went to shoot himself. He witnessed her in the elevator, and then he was like totally lost it. The mom with her son, obviously, that one made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That she was like, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go.
That's a consistent thing I think needs to kind of just carry over when people are dying. Yeah.
I actually really dug this. I thought it was excellent. I know I made jokes about it throughout. I didn't love how angry everybody was the whole time.
No, this has more of a cynical character approach. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's okay to have some characters that are angry all the time, but like I felt like all of them were pissed at everybody the whole time, and it made it a slightly less fun for me sometimes, because I would like, when Kimberly goes to clear.
Yeah.
I want to be able to relate, like you're in this horrible position and you're going to somebody for help, but the way that she just comes in guns a-blazing and flips her off, and I'm just like, I actually can't relate to you at all anymore. Like, you're being so mean, and vice versa with them. There was just a few characters in this that I was like, oh, this is cruel.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre how cruel you're being. And some people do get angry in these situations. These very realistic situations.
No, the thing is they're playing the one note of anger, right? And I feel, because the first movie was directed by James Wong.
Oh yeah,
which I'm remembering, and he's done some pretty great work in horror before. He I think he's even worked on like American Horror Story a bunch. So they're playing.
If your name's James W., you might as well go into the horror realm.
That is the way it goes, man.
To all you James W's out
James
there.
W, James Woods, when are you gonna do it, man? So the oh fuck.
Sorry.
Damn you, Roxy.
Oh no.
What was I saying?
The director in this one versus the director.
I can feel myself going.
I'm so sorry.
Don't lose your train of thought.
The director in this one versus the director in that one with the anger that the characters had.
The anger feels like just okay. Play the note of anger instead of. But there has to be some kind of there's usually something underneath anger, right? Anger is usually the secondary emotion
like
of
fear, sadness.
Yeah, and it doesn't ever feel like it's stemming from some type of fear or worry or some type of buildup in this movie. It doesn't feel like they're like projecting it or taking out something, but where it's really coming from. Sometimes it was just like, she's got to be angry, so make her angry. Make them angry. Because in order to make one of the things I think happens a lot, this is not the case here, but a lot of times when actors are like forced to improvise in a scene or make something up, a lot of times actors will resort to, we got to get angry to make it seem like there's a conflict at hand here. Like it's the most easiest go-to emotion, and sometimes that felt like it feels like artificial and kind of annoying here at times.
With Tony Todd. You guys were so mad at Tony Todd. And I was like, wait, he didn't do this, bro. Like, you went to him for help, and you were like, we drove all this way. Can you please give us the answers? It's like, he's a mere mortal.
He is, he does also seem obnoxiously mysterious to the like. I love Tony Todd's presence.
It's so fun now.
It's like, you obviously know so much more.
Yeah.
And you are intentionally just like not giving them shit for some reason. And I don't know why he doesn't give them anything.
It doesn't bother me though because it's him. For some reason, it's just working for me. I cannot
Same.
believe that it is 2023 and I never saw this franchise with how much this is up my alley. Like,
Sure.
I love big ensemble casts. I love thrillers like this. I love the way that this is like super 2000s to me. And I love movies that keep me guessing nonstop. And this, like, even when you guessed about the fish in the mouth for the dentist or whatever, there's a million things going on, right? There's the electricity, there's the water dripping, there's the crows. Are they going to come in? Like, I'm constantly guessing because there's so many red herrings. And I love that in a movie. So I just can't believe that we haven't seen this yet.
Have you seen the Saw movies?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, so this should be nothing for you.
I think I don't know if I've seen all of them, but I think I've seen a lot of them. They do the puzzles in the bathroom, right?
Yeah, that's what it's about. They just do puzzles in bathrooms.
I'm right? That's that movie.
We got 100 pieces here. We just got to put them together.
No. It's like you're stuck in the toilet and you have to get yourself out.
Yeah.
That's that franchise, right?
Yeah,
I think I've seen a few
every
of those.
movie. They're stuck on the toilet.
Not all of them. You know I have a hard time remembering sometimes with the movies. Gosh, Greg, fine.
Well, I have a hard time remembering with the talkies sometimes.
I don't know why. Movies don't stay. How a movie makes me feel stays with me, but what happens in a movie?
Dude, I'm the exact same way.
Because I'm such a TV junkie, too. It's just, ask me what happened in this movie in a year, and I'll be like, I have no idea.
I'm the exact same way. I just watched Despicable Me.
But I am right about the toilet thing. Right?
Yeah, it's all about toilets. It's great. It's
a comedy about
Jigsaw's a plumber.
comedy about toilets.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened in Despicable Me? I haven't seen that.
Oh, I thought I remember. Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, damn. I won't say it then. Anyway, yeah. I think we
Is that the Minions movie?
It's the first one of it. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that. Okay. Any other thoughts on what did we watch? Final Destination 2.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what. I think which one is the one in the comments that was even the producer, Craig Perry?
4 is supposed to not be good.
That's what everyone says.
And they're saying,
and that makes me want to watch it so bad.
Well, we got to get there.
You say it's bad. I'm like, it sounds so fun.
There is only one way for us to get there, though. And that's by you guys liking, commenting, watching this, sharing it with your friends, making sure that
you were going for a joke. All right,
the Final Destination thing.
I was like, what's she gonna say? Because I can't fill in the blank here.
No, it's a fact. You guys, if you like this video, we'll keep doing the Final Destination movies. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
It wasn't a joke. It's
the only way to operate around here, man.
Solid truth. In order to get to our final destination. I think that's what they said about the 4th one, right? The 4th one is the Final Destination or something like the Batman, but then it's not actually.
Oh, they start doing that. Is that what they start doing?
I think something along those lines. I don't know. This has no subtitle, right? It's just Final Destination 2.
I love the cover of the 3rd one, though.
The roller coaster, I didn't see it, and you did.
I mean, you were gonna see it when we watch it, so I was like,
true or false? Roller coaster of love plays. I'm having a premonition.
Ooh.
Roller coaster. And that's why we're not singers. Okay, thanks guys for joining us on this Final Destination. Shout it out.
Yeah. Keep filling in the silence.
Shout it out.
Keep filling in the silence.
All right, I'll do it in song. I'll do it all night long.
Keep it going, Roxy.
It got weird when I did that. My Final Destination today is going to be to give the biggest, baddest, shouty-outest shout out to the patron of the day.
You're killing it,
who is none other than...
Oh, I choose? Sure. Kevin Smart.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say Kevin Smart.
Why?
Because being from Boston, it's the best to say smart.
Smart?
Yeah, he's wicked smart. He's Kevin Smart.
Can you give him a Boston shout out?
He also, it's like mixing Kevin Garnett and Marcus Smart, 2 previous Celtics players. Kevin Smart. Nothing better than when you're wicked smart, Kevin. I'm just so happy that you're here with us and that you're a patron and that you're watching these videos with us and that you love Greg and maybe you love me. We don't know. That was good, right?
That was
Kevin
good, yeah.
Stoked on it.
Yeah.
It was like, can you say my name, normal dog? Like,
no, man, that sounds great.
yeah, it's the least sexy accent in America, Boston.
How about this? Let's try this out. Can we do an acronym for Kevin, but make every letter for him something from Boston?
Okay. K is for Kelly Green, like the Green Monster.
Oh my God, this is working.
E is for evil, like how people think massholes are. V is for Vineyard Vines.
Oh shit.
Which is starting Martha's Vineyard, part of Massachusetts. I is for I see you, Kevin. You're wicked smart. N is for Newton, which is where I'm from in Massachusetts.
Oh, dude, you did it.
I thought you were gonna make me do the whole name. That was just Kevin.
Yeah, you're good there.
Oh, good. I kind of nailed that.
Kind of. You full-heartedly did
Oh,
that. Yeah.
buckets! Just like you, Kevin Smart. Thanks, you're the man. Appreciate you. Okay, bye.